Poo poo. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Mohit, and in this video, I want to talk about procrastination. Uh, I've been dealing with procrastination from a long time. Probably, I'd say, few years. Not even a few years, bro. I've been no, not even a few years. I've been dealing from procrastination from a long time, and a lot of people. They know they need to work out, but they still skip the workout. They know they need to eat clean, they still don't eat clean. They procrastinate on that. They know that. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cut it down. No, I'm not gonna cut it. See my mistakes, see me growing. So, yeah, what is basically procrastination? Procrastination is where you know you need to do something, but you still are not taken you're still not taking actions to do that thing. It can be anything, like for example, work out, studying on a subject, or working on a business, like side business that you always wanted to. Even like you're cleaning your room or doing laundry, can be that as well. That's what procrastination is, where you know you need to do something but you don't take actions towards that. You just let it go for a moment. You tell yourself, your brain tells you that I'll just do it tomorrow, and that basically your brain puts that act like that thing on tomorrow, and you just uh you just don't take proper actions. So as we were talking before, exercise, like studying for your school or uni, or working on a business or whatever, right? So this is basically procrastination. And what is the reason for the procrastination? Now I'm going to talk about that. So a lot of high IQ people, I'd say, are stuck or stay left behind just because of procrastination, where they don't take any appropriate actions towards their goals. I have my notes here, so yeah, I just made my own notes. There's no script, but it's just my notes here. So yeah, they have the potential, like high IQ people, like they have the potential, but still they get left behind just because of procrastination, because of not taking proper actions. And the reason for that is, first reason is dopamine overload, where they're scrolling or playing so much, like basically where they're giving their brain so much cheap dopamine, where they don't have any motivation to take actions towards the main thing, their priority, because their dopamine is too high right now, like because of overstimulation. For example, because of scrolling, playing video games, or junk food, or porn, or whatever. Okay, first reason for for procrastination is dopamine overload, where your brain is taking so much dopamine, like where your brain is like so much stimulated, so much dopamine from other tasks, where you don't feel any enjoyment doing the main thing, because it does not give you any fun, it doesn't give you any pleasure. For example, it can be working out, right? I'm just gonna give like a few examples, and one of them is gonna be working out. Exercise, because a lot of people, they procrastinate on working out. A lot of people. For me, I have been procrastinating a lot as well. Not recently, but for a long time. But at that time, I was never aware of this thing called dopamine, and how to take actions when you don't want to. There is my mentor. His name is Hamza Ahmad. He's a really famous British guy. Right now he's living in Bali. I got to know from him about this thing. And I forgot what I was talking about. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Yeah, but like where you, I have been like, for me, like I have been like procrastinating a lot, and at that time I never knew like what is this like dopamine thing, and how to overcome procrastination and all. And from his videos, it like helped me a lot. Then I researched when making this video as well. Before making this video, I was like researching as well about like procrastination, how to overcome it, what is the main reason that causes procrastination, how in this modern era we can get out of that procrastination phase where we don't want to do anything. Because for me, I have been procrastinating even on my fucking school tests, on my business, on myself, like working out as well. I have been procrastinating a lot on a lot of things since I was like fucking 13, 14 years old. But yeah, now I feel that, like now I see that, now I feel that the reason for that was dopamine overload, because I was just playing so much video games all the time, porn, junk food, right? So I was just never motivated to do my schoolwork. And I would just procrastinate. I would be like, I'll do it tomorrow. And I never did it. I almost got failed in 11th grade, and I was very sad that, oh, now I have to sit again in the 11th grade with like my juniors. But like luckily, by the grace of God, like COVID happened, and I just gave my retest, and because of the retest I passed. And the retest only happened because of COVID, so I was very lucky during that time. But yeah, so the reason is like because we, first of all, like in this modern era, like we're so much like fucking hooked up on these things, like devices, like where we give these devices so much time. These devices stimulate us so much where our brain doesn't want to do anything else. We just want to scroll. That's it. Or play video games. My favorite video game is like Call of Duty. And I've noticed that so much, like when I'm playing Call of Duty, and after that I know I have to do something, bro, procrastinate like a fucking motherfucker, bro. Like I procrastinate like a shit nigger. I'm sorry. I know nobody's gonna watch this though, but still. Fuck, but I shouldn't be saying that, bro. Fuck, man. Well, yeah, bro, that's very racist. I shouldn't be saying that. That's a video. But it's okay. Yeah. And so first reason is dopamine overload. And what was the second reason? Yeah. So see, the thing is, our brain has been evolved through so much, like, you know, our brain has been evolved through the past eras where now our brain just wants to be in comfort zone. That's it. It does not want to do the hard work, right? It does not want to do the hard work. But basically, like that thing steals from our future self. When we procrastinate, we just think about like the short term. We do not think about the long term. That's been happening with me. Where I was just thinking about short term pleasure, short term dopamine. I was not thinking about like long term. About my future self, basically. And the reason is because, for example, if I'm going to like work out, my brain is like, there is no immediate reward. I'm not gonna get 6 packs right now, so I'm just leaving. I don't want to do it. But that's the thing. It's stealing. Your own brain is stealing from your future fucking self. Your brain is like stealing from your own future self, where when you will look back, for example, right now, if you're now working out, you're consistently like fucking watching porn, indulging in like hookups with random girls, eating junk food, using substances like fucking weed, your future self, you're stealing the happiness from your future self. Because now you will look back and you're gonna see that, oh fuck, like after 3 years like of doing this shit, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, I'm still at point A. Where I wanted to be, like 3 years ago, I wanted to be some, like, I had a goal, but I still procrastinated on those goals by indulging in these like high dopamine activities. And after 3 years, you'll find in yourself like on the point A, just like how I did to myself. I'm happy right now, that's it, but it's like I stole my younger version stole so much from me just because that for like that short-term pleasure of weed, girls, parties. Even though he knew that he wanted to, you knew you wanted to do a lot of things. You knew you had goals. You knew like you have to do shit for your future self. You have to do stuff for your future self. But you still did not do it. You still were partying, hooking up with like fucking, I don't know, like random bitches that you don't even fucking know. Weed, video games. You were still doing that. You stole happiness from me. Today, I could have been a successful YouTuber if you kept posting the videos at that time. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. It's just I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to my younger self. My younger self is my avatar where I'm helping all the guys, not all the guys, I want to help people who were like my younger self basically. Because I know like there are a lot of people who were similar to my younger self, or still similar to my younger self. So the thing is like, you will steal happiness from yourself without thinking about future. That's the reason like you need to visualize about for your future self as well. You need, whenever you're doing something, ask yourself, is this good? Is this helping me to attain my goals? For example, this YouTube video I'm making, I'm gonna be consistent for this whole year. Rest aside, like if somebody watches me or not, that's a different thing. Still, I'm gonna see where I'm gonna go. If I get successful with it, it's all right. Then it's good. If not, okay, then I'll just do another business. But this is still purposeful, where I'm helping other people, where I'm helping younger me. And now how to overcome procrastination. So there was a concept from the book called 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. I would highly suggest that book for productivity. If you read that book, you're gonna be way ahead from like probably like 80% of the people. 80% of the people, you're way ahead than them. I'm sorry. So there was this concept called eat the frog. In this eat the frog, for example, you and me, we are on a dinner, okay? And all of a sudden we are at the restaurant and I put the pistol on your head. Just imagine, I put the pistol on your head and I'm like, first you will be having first you have to, so you have two options. You have to eat the frog, then you can eat your dinner. Now it's on you. If you want to eat your dinner first, you can eat your dinner first, or you want to eat the frog first, you can eat the frog first. Just imagine that you have to do it, okay? Because I have a pistol on your head. I have a pistol on your head. Like this. It's a fake gun, guys. It's a fucking lighter. It's a lighter. It doesn't have any fucking gas. It's just a fucking lighter. Just like I put a fucking pistol on your head. Where now you have to eat the frog. Now it depends upon you. And now the waiter brings the food plus the frog. And now you're like, oh, what should I eat? So during that moment, somebody with a healthy brain, what that person would do is they would eat the frog first to avoid the anxiety. Because and first, like, they will eat the frog, then they will eat the dinner. Why? Because when you were eating your dinner first, all the time you would be in the anxiety of like, oh fuck man, I have to eat the frog later. Oh fuck, I have to eat the frog later. So that is basically short-term pleasure. Now, a healthy person would what a healthy person would do? They would eat the frog first, then they will eat their dinner. Why? Because first they will just, I know, like frog. They know that like frog's gonna taste bad, right? So they just kind of like eat it like as soon as possible. Then they can finish their dinner plate, and the taste of the frog will be gone because of the dinner plate, the dinner they had. That is called eat the frog. Do the hard thing first. And how you can do it in your life is basically, for example, you wake up and you're fresh. Okay, you're fresh in your brain. Your brain points are at their max capacity. Your dopamine is also pretty low. So what you can do is, first, when you wake up in the morning, do a pretty good morning routine, and then do the hard work. And by morning routine, I mean, I don't want you guys to like to do a fucking full 2 hour Ashton Hall morning routine where like he does his work in the end, and first like he do the 2 hours morning routine. So just keep, for example, just you wake up in the morning, just like drink water, do 20 push-ups, and go ahead straight to your table. Do the hardest task of your whatever you're doing. If you're studying for a test, for example, right? Just wake up, drink water, 10 push-ups, will wake your mind up, go on your study table, start like first thing, do the hard work. Then later on in the day, you can do whatever you want because you already know like, oh, I've done the hardest task of the day, that is either studying or fucking working on my business. For me, for example, like recording this video. Do that first, so your whole day you're like light-minded, where you don't have to be like, oh fuck, I still gotta work on my business, or I still gotta study, or I still gotta work out and shit. Like, no. If working out is the hardest task for you, go work out in the morning first. Or if it's the business, go do the business first. Like, do the hardest task of your business first thing in the morning, before touching your phone, before going on social media, before playing any game, before fucking watching television. Eat the frog. After that, do the dopamine stabilization. A lot of this concept, like dopamine detox, it's been famous. I say dopamine stabilization. It's kind of different, where you still do some dopamine activities, but you cut off like the major ones. For example, porn and weed. These two, please. If you're a high ambitious man, porn and weed, please. Or like with porn, I would say hookups as well, right? Random hookups, like whatever distracts you. For me, it was like random hookups and porn both, so that's why. And just cut these things off, but like still keep something that still gives you a little bit of dopamine. For example, playing half an hour of video game or watching television. Like, still do that. Like, stabilize yourself. Don't like cut off like on the spot, because it's not gonna be you cannot sustain it. It's hard. So just give yourself a little dopamine in the end of the day. Either it can be video game, just half an hour or 45 minutes of video game, or just a television show or whatever you're watching. do some dopamine stabilization and eat the frog. That's it. That's gonna help you to overcome procrastination. Let me know if this video helped you. I'll be very grateful. Share the video, subscribe the channel, like the video. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let me know, boys, how the cops look. Cowboy.